add after. And we'll call the hearing to order for the purpose of recognize anyone that wishes to speak to the request for variance from section 405.130 of the City of Salem Code of Ordinances to allow construction of a front porch inside the front setback of the property located at 603 South Carty Street, owned by Olivia Wisdom. Jared, do you want to address that first, please? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I can't, I don't know if you want to wait till after public hearing's over with, or...
We'll wait.
Either way.
Okay. Is there any comment from the public? This is your opening. Olivia? Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, in the front of this huge crowd. I know it's scary, but
Yeah, I'm not used to talking in front of people. So I'm representing my daughter, Olivia Wisdom. She is at work in Rolla tonight. She just bought this house, and we did the construction. We were trying to get the permit, building permit, and obviously it has the overhang on it. This is an old picture. Since then, that has been removed. And I would say that we'd like to put the porch on for 3 reasons. Number one, the safety of my young daughter, who is 20 years old and owns her own house, and I can honestly say the surrounding areas is not necessarily some of the safest, and so when she's coming home late at night, I'd like for her to have a front porch to be able to get into. Second reason is we have replaced that glass door twice because the wind catches it, because there is no protection, as well as water runs down into the mailbox continuously. And third, it's a really cute little house, and a front porch would make it look even cuter, and I know that's not the reason you're gonna have to give, but it is. So, I mean, if you guys have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them,
questions?
or do all I can do.
I have one. Are you talking about an enclosed porch, or what's
No,
the
so it
general
would,
design to this?
it comes out 6 feet. It's just literally like a deck base on it, and then 2 posts, and then it will come up in a, so he's gonna take, it'll be just like that. He's gonna take the roof on this line down, not on this line down, so it'd just be an extension of it, so. It's just mainly to protect from the elements.
Well, you made the comment about the glass door being destroyed twice. I was just wondering if this is actually going to add that protection. I mean, I don't have any problem with your request for a porch. I'll just say that right up front. But doesn't seem to me like what you're got in mind is really that much protection for that door. But
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
an open front porch.
Oh, it's gonna come out 6 feet over the door. Yeah. Now, are you talking about sides being open? Oh, yeah, it should. There'll be railings up at the top of it, so it should, yeah. And can I honestly say, I am sorry for all this, but I have lived here all my life, and I have never heard of the Board of Adjustments. No offense. I've just never heard of them.
Oh my
So-
God.
We're kind of
Like-
like a dark shadow group.
Well, it was like I was talking to Jared, though. I don't know that people don't need to be made aware of. I would have never have dreamed this would have all happened
Oh.
over a front porch.
I
But-
don't know how you could have missed this committee existing concerning one of the
Year or two ago.
variance requests that we had in the full old City Hall.
Well, I'm just telling you on my behalf of it, was not made aware, I didn't know about it, and it's been like just notifications of things and notifications of the meeting and that kind of stuff. Maybe, I'm just making a suggestion, so that's just kind of,
Okay,
so maybe it's a good thing I've never heard of you. So,
we do not
Bob,
meet
I've been in
real
education for 30
often.
years. You know we've all heard of each other somehow,
Yes.
and it's never been positive in some ways, so I get it.
So very true.
We're a last resort.
Yeah, when Jared says no, then it comes to us, and we either say yes or no.
Do you need
Well, and there's things that I'm not allowed by code to approve.
Oh, no,
And
I know
so
that.
that's where
Yeah.
they come in.
No, I was just saying, like, when I went into the city offices, none of the girls knew the
Mhm.
forms, and, like, I've been like, okay, I feel like I don't know how to communicate over it, so maybe let yourself be known. I'm
Kinda
just,
We
like
are
the
on
we like incognito.
We're one of the,
do you need
It's
me
not always a
anymore?
great thing.
just look at the city's website, and you'll find us on there, very small print, very kind of hidden behind some stuff. We're there.
Very, very fine print.
We're the ones that only show up when planning and zoning can't make that decision, then we show up.
Then it comes to you guys. Do you have any other questions? Sorry.
I don't. All right.
Okay.
Any other comments from the public? Or, yes, sir.
John Whalen, West Ward Alderman, as neighbor of Melanie and lifelong friend. She came asking me, and I was grossly incompetent at giving her any clarity on how this process worked. But I did go over and look, and I'd just like to add that there are several homes in that existing neighborhood that have got porches out that are not in the code. So I think we owe homeowner the right to protect the structure of their home from weather. That's all.
Okay, thank you, John. Anything else? All right, a motion would be in order to close, to close the public hearing. Is there a motion from any of the committee members to close the hearing?
Make a motion to close the hearing.
Motion by Ryan, second by Marty. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor of closing the hearing, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay, and there are none. We'll now open the public meeting. Call it to order. President, we're supposed to do a roll call. Okay. Got Ryan, Marty, Bob, and Ryan, the new kid on the block, in terms of this committee only. So, that's the roll call. A motion would be in order to either approve or reject the request for the variance from section 405.130 of the City of Salem Code of Ordinance to allow said porch to be constructed. Jared needs to comment before we do vote, come up with a motion relative to objection or rejection or approval. Jared?
Just as Ms. Wisdom said, talking about a 8-foot wide, 6-inch deep porch be on the front of the house. This is a shot from the GIS map, kind of giving you an idea about where that sits in relationship to the street. It's about 27 feet from the street. Our front setbacks are 30 feet, should be 30 feet. There's exceptions for neighborhoods where the setbacks are common and are commonly not 30 feet. This is one of those neighborhoods where all the houses are a little closer than 30 feet. This 6-foot encroachment into the front setback is a little bit more maybe than the others are. It's a little hard to tell. So code does not allow me to approve a permit that's going to put that structure in the front porch, but that's where y'all come into play. So like I said, we're about 27 feet from the property line. Currently, 6 more feet would get us about 21, 22 feet. It's not a very big porch. As far as safety goes, let's bring back that picture. When you walk out of a door should never swing over a step. It's a trip hazard. It's not a very user-friendly type situation when you walk out a door and immediately step down. So some kind of a landing in front of that door is a good thing for safety. Code doesn't get into whether or not you can get wet while you're unlocking your front door, but if we're going to have a platform to walk out of, we might as well have the thing covered too. It's not going to encroach any further with a roof over it than it would with a landing. So it's staff recommendation, if it matters, to approve the variance. Again, it's very minimal for as far as porches go. That's about as small as you can go and still have yourself a front porch. So I don't think it's a request that's too far out of line really for what needs to happen here. Do you have any questions for me?
No question for Jared? All right, is there a motion to approve or reject the request for variance?
I would move to approve the request of variance from section 405-130 of the Salem City Code to allow construction of a front porch inside the setback.
Motion by Kyle, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Marty. Is there any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? All in favor of approval of the variance, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay, and there are none. Your request has been approved. There's no other business, the motion to adjourn would be in order.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion by Ryan to adjourn, is there a second? Second by Marty. Any discussion, any discussion, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed,
Aye.
nay, and the motion carries without objection. We are